Imagine a future where financial advisory firms are no longer relevant, having failed to adapt to the changing needs of younger generations. This might seem like a drastic scenario, but it's a very real possibility if the industry doesn't start to rethink its approach to attracting and serving the clients of tomorrow. The question on everyone's mind is, how effective are firms' efforts to attract these younger clients? To answer this, we need to delve into the findings of the 2025 Nucleus Voice of the Advisor Survey, a comprehensive annual gauge of advisor views on the main challenges facing the profession. One of the key takeaways from the survey is the continued importance of referrals, with a whopping 2/3 of new business coming via recommendations from existing clients and other professional services. However, while word of mouth remains an effective strategy for attracting clients today, firms may be overlooking new ways to reach the clients of tomorrow. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite young people increasingly shifting towards digital platforms for news and information consumption, a mere 1 in 10 respondents use social media to connect with prospective clients. This suggests a significant untapped opportunity to engage the next generation. Most agree that planning and saving for retirement should begin in your 20s, and this belief only strengthens with age. Yet, the overwhelming majority of advisors believe that firms need to do more to attract younger clients, but less than half are currently seeing a younger demographic accessing their services. So, what's the problem? The answer lies in the fact that younger people, particularly those in their 30s and 40s with strong earning power, often referred to as Henrys, high earners, not rich yet, should be prime candidates for advice on how to build their wealth. However, these individuals remain underserved by advisors, with half of those surveyed saying just 10% of their clients fall into this group. The Nucleus Retirement Confidence Index last year underscored the importance of starting early when it comes to long-term financial planning. Most agree that planning and saving for retirement should begin in your 20s, and this belief only strengthens with age. However, the Voice of the Advisor survey identifies several barriers to engaging younger clients, including cost, limited investable assets, a preference for DIY or robo-advice, and a general lack of awareness around the value of professional advice. And this is the part most people miss. The FCA's recently announced targeted support proposals may offer the clearest route yet towards bridging this advice gap. By enabling firms to offer simplified, lower-cost guidance without triggering the full regulatory requirements of advice, the FCA aims to help more people build long-term financial resilience. But here's the controversy. Some might argue that this approach could lead to a watered-down version of advice, rather than the comprehensive guidance that clients truly need. Others might see it as a necessary step towards making advice more accessible to a wider range of people. The question is, what do you think? Should firms be embracing this new approach, or do you think it's a recipe for disaster? The research from the Langcat reinforces the point that there is a structural disconnect between how advice is delivered and how most people wish to access it, with flexibility, transparency, and digital engagement ranking high on the list of client expectations. Their report concludes that without meaningful reform, the industry will continue to serve the same limited demographic while the majority of consumers are left behind. To help close this gap, advice firms must undergo a mindset shift from focusing solely on today's revenue-generating clients to cultivating relationships with tomorrow's. The good news is that targeted support offers a regulated route to do just that. It allows firms to engage underserved groups earlier in their financial journey, introduce them to the value of advice, and guide them through life stages until full advice becomes appropriate. Unless the profession finds ways to drive engagement, advisors risk being supplanted by unregulated sources. In practical terms, this means developing services that cater to episodic or event-driven needs, such as workplace pension decisions, managing inheritance, or preparing to buy a home. It also means building content strategies that demystify advice and showcase its value to younger audiences. With nearly half of young adults citing not knowing where to start, As a key barrier to seeking advice, there is a clear need for more proactive, educational engagement. While referrals from friends, family, and other professionals are likely to remain a trusted route to new business, building lasting relationships with the clients of tomorrow will require a shift in approach. Advice firms need to meet younger generations where they are, digitally, flexibly, and with engaging content and services that reflect their financial realities. These clients may not yet have accumulated significant wealth, but they represent long-term value. Creating a new cohort of financial advice advocates of tomorrow means more than winning market share. It means expanding the market itself. And the path forward is clear. Blend targeted regulatory reform with fresh thinking, embrace digital connection, and build trusted relationships that stand the test of time. So we ask you, what do you think is the key to attracting and serving the clients of tomorrow? Do you think the industry is doing enough to adapt to the changing needs of younger generations? Share your thoughts in the comments below.